My niece smashed my son's birthday gift as a prank while my sister laughed. Boys are too sensitive, I said calmly. You might be right. Then I sent her a certified letter demanding $847 for the gaming console, plus court fees. When the sheriff showed up at her door with the small claim summons, I, 38 male, am still kind of processing this whole thing, but figured I'd share since it's been a ride. So my son just turned 10. We threw him a birthday party. Nothing crazy, just family and some kids from school. He'd been saving his allowance for months to buy games because my wife and I were getting him a gaming console. Kid was over the moon excited. We spent around $550 on the whole setup. Console, couple games, extra controller. Party's going great. Cake's done. Presents are opened. Kids are playing. My son's in the living room showing his friends the console still in the box because we were going to set it up later once everyone left. My sister shows up late with her daughter. My niece is 13. Used to be a sweet kid, but lately she's been getting this attitude and my sister just kind of lets her do whatever. That whole kids will be kids mentality. I'm in the kitchen talking to my wife when I hear this massive crash from the living room. Run in there and my son's just standing there frozen. The gaming console box is on the floor, completely smashed in. Like you can see the damage through the cardboard. My niece is standing over it with my son's plastic baseball bat, and she's got this smirk on her face. What happened? My niece shrugs. It was just a prank, didn't think it was that fragile. My son starts crying. Not like little tears, full-on sobbing. His friends are all quiet. That awkward silence when something really bad happens at a party. My sister walks in, looks at the situation, and starts laughing. Like actually laughing. Oh, sweetie, it's just a toy. Boys are so sensitive about their gadgets. I'm trying to stay calm. She just destroyed his birthday present. It was an accident. She was playing around. You're not seriously upset about this? She hit it with a bat as a prank. God, everyone's so serious these days. It's just stuff. You can replace stuff. I look at my crying son. Look at my niece who's still smirking like this is hilarious. Look at my sister who thinks this is no big deal. You know what? You're probably right. We are too sensitive. My sister looks relieved. Exactly. Thank you for being. Reason. I'll send you the receipt so you can replace it. Her smile drops instantly. What? Your daughter broke it. You can pay for a new one. I'm not paying for that. It was an accident. Then we'll let small claims court decide if hitting something with a bat counts as an accident. I pick up the destroyed box. The console inside is absolutely wrecked. Screen cracked, controller housing split, and take it to my room. My sister follows me, voice getting higher. You cannot be serious right now. Family doesn't sue family over kids' stuff. Family also doesn't let their kids destroy birthday presents and laugh about it. She's 13. She didn't mean to. She's 13 and grabbed a bat. That's old enough to know what happens when you hit things. My sister grabs her daughter and storms out. Slams my door so hard a picture frame falls off the wall. Party pretty much ends after that. Parents start picking up their kids early. My son locks himself in his room. My wife's trying to salvage things, but everyone can feel the tension. Later that night, after everyone's gone and my son finally falls asleep, I'm looking at the damage. Console was $479. 2 games were $130 total. Extra controller was $65. Tax brought it to like $716.13. But there was also this limited edition carrying case my wife's mom had sent separately. $89. Plus the HDMI cable got destroyed, another $25. I'm looking at around $830 in damages. Take photos of everything. The smashed box, the broken console, the pieces everywhere. Write down what happened while it's fresh. Get contact info from a couple parents who saw the aftermath. Next morning, I draft a demand letter. My buddy from college works as a paralegal. He helps me word it right. Itemized damages. Description of what happened. Witnesses' payment deadline. Total comes to $847 after I include the certified mail cost. Send it. Certified mail. Signature required. Update 1. So the letter gets delivered. I know because I got the tracking notification with her signature. Nothing for a couple days. Then my phone starts blowing up. My mom calls first. What is wrong with you sending legal letters to your sister? just asking her to pay for what her kid broke. It's $800. You're willing to destroy family over $800? She destroyed an $800 gift and laughed about it. I'm just asking her to replace it. You know she doesn't have that kind of money. Then maybe she should have thought about that before laughing when her kid smashed my son's birthday present. Mom huffs and hangs up. Minutes later, my sister calls. She's already screaming when I answer. Are you insane? A legal demand letter with court references over a toy? Over an 847er gaming console your daughter destroyed? Yeah, she didn't destroy it on purpose. She picked up a bat, found the console, and hit it hard enough to shatter everything inside. That's pretty intentional. Kids do stupid things. You were a kid once. And when I did stupid things, there were consequences. Don't lecture me about parenting. Not lecturing about parenting, asking you to pay for property damage. That's just being an adult. She's breathing hard into the phone. I don't have $800 just lying around. I can do a payment plan if you want. I'm not paying you anything. This is extortion. It's asking for reimbursement. Extortion would be threatening you. I'm just saying pay or we handle it in court. You wouldn't actually take me to court. We're family. 2 weeks after that, I'm filing. I hang up. My wife's watching me from the kitchen. You're really doing this? She laughed at our son crying. Yeah, I'm doing this. The next week is insane. My mom calls multiple times. My dad calls once. Sounds exhausted. Just says, work it out. My sister's best friend leaves me a voicemail about tearing the family apart. My sister texts me. Choosing money over family. Mom's crying because of you. Remember this when you need help someday. Your son will get over it. You're traumatizing everyone else. I screenshot all of it. My paralegal buddy says, keep everything. 2 weeks pass, no payment, no call, nothing. I file the small claims paperwork. Filing fee is $75. I add it to the damages, new total $922. Court date gets scheduled for about 5 weeks out. Then I have to serve her the papers. Can't serve your own papers here. Has to be a neutral party. Sheriff's Department does it for $45. Money well spent in my opinion. Give them her work address and home address. Couple days later, my phone rings. Unknown number. Hello? What is wrong with you? My sister sounds unhinged. A sheriff came to my job, my workplace, everyone saw. That's how serving papers works. You actually filed. You're actually suing me. Said I would. You had 2 weeks. I thought you were bluffing. Why would I bluff? Because normal people don't sue family. Normal people pay for things their kids break. I'm getting a lawyer. You're going to regret this. Bring your lawyer to court. Dates on the summons. She screams something I can't understand and hangs up. My mom calls 10 minutes later. She's actually crying. How could you? A sheriff at her work. She was humiliated in front of everyone. Could have avoided that by paying what she owes. She doesn't owe you anything. You're family. Family that destroys stuff and laughs about it. That kind of family. You're being cruel. This isn't you. What's not me? Holding people accountable? Mom's crying harder. Everyone's talking about this. The whole family, they think you're awful. Do they know her daughter smashed my son's birthday gift while she laughed at him crying? Or just the part where I asked for payment? Silence. That's what I thought. I spend that evening putting together my evidence packet. Photos, receipts, witness info, timeline. My sister's texts admitting her daughter broke it. My son comes down during dinner. He's been quieter since the party. Dad, are you really taking Aunt to court? Yeah, buddy, I am. Is that mean? I stop eating. If someone breaks your stuff, should they replace it? He thinks. Yeah, that's all this is. She broke your present. She should replace it. When she wouldn't, I asked the court to make her. But she's family. Being family doesn't mean you get to break people's things without consequences. Actually, family should treat each other better than strangers, not worse. He nods. Okay. Later, my wife asks if I'm sure about this. The family drama, the tension, all of it. She had every chance to make this right. She chose not to. I'm not backing down. I know, my wife says. I'm with you, just checking. Update 2. Court day comes around. I take the morning off work. My wife comes with me. We get there early. Small claims court is in this old building. 2nd floor. They schedule like 20 cases for the same morning. Everyone just waits in this room until they call your case. My sister shows up late. No lawyer, just her and her attitude. She sees me and literally huffs, sits on the opposite side of the room, won't even look at me. They call cases one by one. We're somewhere in the middle. I watch the first few: contract disputes, security deposits, minor car accidents. Judge is older, no nonsense, moves things fast. Finally, they call our case. We walk up to these two podiums facing the judge. Judge looks at the paperwork. Property damage case, correct? Yes, sir, I say. Both representing yourselves? We nod. All right, plaintiff, go ahead. I explain everything. Birthday party. My niece grabbed a bat, smashed the console. My sister laughed and refused to pay. I show my evidence, photos, receipts, witness statement. Judge flips through it while I talk. His face stays neutral. Defendant? My sister clears her throat. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. It was just a prank that went wrong. Kids do dumb things. She didn't mean to break it, and he's my brother. We should handle this as family, not in court. Did your daughter hit the console with a bat? Yes, but... And it broke. Yes, but it was an accident. An accident is unintentional. Hitting something with a bat is intentional. The result might have been worse than expected, but the action itself was deliberate, correct? My sister's face goes red. I guess technically, but... Did the plaintiff request payment? He sent me this aggressive legal letter demanding money. That's a demand letter, standard procedure. Did you respond? I told him I wasn't paying. It's insane to sue family. Judge looks at her for a long moment. Ma'am, being family doesn't erase property damage. If anything, family should be more careful with each other's property. I keep my face neutral, but inside I'm like, yes, exactly. Judge looks at my evidence again. Receipt shows $716 for the console and accessories. What's the additional amount? Carrying case that got damaged, Your Honor, and the filing fees and service costs. He does some math, looks up. Judgment for plaintiff. Defendant pays $790. The $760 in damages plus $75 court filing fee. Service fee is split per court standard. My sister's jaw drops. You're seriously... Ma'am, the ruling is final. You have 30 days to pay. If you don't, plaintiff can pursue wage garnishment. Understand? She's shaking. This is insane. Do you understand the judgment, ma'am? Yes. She spits it out. You'll get the written order in the mail. Next case. Done. Maybe 10 minutes total. My sister storms past me in the hallway. I hear her on the phone, probably calling my mom. The judge sided with him. I have to pay $800. My wife squeezes my hand. How do you feel? Honestly, validated. Tired of family thinking they get different rules. The official judgment comes in the mail a few days later. She's got 30 days to pay, or I can file for enforcement. My sister doesn't call, doesn't text, complete silence. My mom calls, though. Happy now. You won. She has to pay. I didn't need to win anything. Just needed her to replace what got broken. She's struggling financially. This will really hurt. Maybe she should teach her daughter not to break people's stuff. When did you get so cold? That one stings. I'm not cold. I'm done being a doormat for people who think family means they can treat you however they want. Mom sighs. You've changed. Yeah, guess I have. The 30 days pass. No payment, no communication, nothing. So I file for wage garnishment. Another form, another fee, but I'm in this deep already. Takes a couple of weeks to process. Then her employer gets the order. I know it hit because my phone rings super early one morning. My sister. You garnished my wages! She's losing it. You didn't pay. I was going to. I just needed more time. You had 30 days. Then another 2 weeks while the paperwork processed. That's time. Do you have any idea how humiliating this is? HR called me in. My paychecks are getting docked. Everyone at work knows. Should have paid. I hate you. We're done. You've ruined everything. You ruined it when you laughed at my kid crying over his destroyed birthday present. I just enforced consequences. She makes this frustrated screaming sound and hangs up. The garnishment takes like 15% of her wages each pay period. She gets paid twice a month. At that rate, it'll take about 5 months to clear the judgment. My mom calls that afternoon. You garnished her wages. You actually did it. Yep. She has a child to support. So do I. Mine deserved his birthday present. You're really taking money from every paycheck for months? I'm receiving court-ordered payment. Yeah, that's how it works. What do you want me to say? You won. Fine. You won. Happy? This wasn't about winning. This was between me and her. It's affected the whole family. Thanksgiving's coming. Nobody knows what to do. Everyone can handle it however they want. Not my problem. Mom goes quiet. You really have changed. Got tired of being the one who always has to let things go to keep the peace. Peace goes both ways. We hang up. My wife's been listening. You okay? Yeah. Weirdly, yeah. I feel lighter, you know? Like I've been carrying around this expectation that I have to just absorb bad treatment from family. I'm done with that. She hugs me. I'm proud of you. You stood up for our son. That night, I checked my account. First garnishment payment came through. $118.65. I order my son a new console. Same everything. Gets delivered in a couple days. When I bring it to his room, his face lights up. Dad, is this your birthday present? The one you should have gotten. But it's been like 2 months. Better late than never. He hugs me so hard I almost fall over. That right there, worth way more than $7. Final update. So it's been almost a year now since the whole birthday party disaster. Figure I'll give one last update since people keep asking. The garnishment payments kept coming. Every couple weeks, 118.65s would hit my account. Took about 5 months total to clear the judgment. I didn't spend the money, just let it sit there as proof that actions actually have consequences. My sister and I haven't talked. She doesn't come to family events anymore. My mom says she's too embarrassed to face everyone after the court thing. I think she just doesn't want to deal with accountability, but whatever. Apparently, my niece had to get a summer job to help pay back some of what her mom owed. Heard that through the family grapevine. Part of me feels bad. Kid's 14 now. But also, maybe learning that destroying property has real financial consequences isn't the worst lesson. Thanksgiving was weird this year. Family gathering was split. My sister did something with her friends, skipped mom and dad's. I went with my wife and son. It was actually kind of peaceful without the tension. My dad pulled me aside during football. Your mom thinks you're too harsh. I know. I think you did what you had to do. I look at him. He nods. Someone wrongs you, even family. You're not obligated to just take it. You gave her chances. She didn't take them. Thanks, Dad. That said, this is probably going to be a thing for a while. Your sister holds grudges. So do I, apparently. He actually chuckles at that. The garnishment finished up in spring. Final payment came through. Balance hit 0. Case closed. I didn't tell her it was done. The court notifies her automatically. We're finished. My son's been using his console for months now. Sometimes I hear him laughing from his room while he's playing, and I think about that birthday party, about him crying, about my sister laughing. No regrets. My wife asks me one night, "Think you'll ever talk to your sister again?" Maybe if she admits what happened was wrong. That laughing at my kid was messed up, but I'm not expecting it. What if she never does? I shrug. Then I guess we're just not close anymore. That's sad. You know what's sadder? Teaching your kid they can destroy people's property without consequences. That family means you can treat people however you want. That's way sadder. She nods. True. My son turned 11 recently. Had another party, just close friends, no extended family, no drama, just kids having fun and cake. He got games and gift cards and art supplies. Everything stayed in one piece. At the end, while we were cleaning up, he says, "Dad, thanks for replacing my console last year." Of course, buddy. And thanks for showing me that what happened wasn't okay. I stopped cleaning. What do you mean? Some of my friends have family who do mean stuff, and their parents just say, "That's family," and make them deal with it. You didn't. You showed me that family doesn't get to be mean and just get away with it. I have to swallow hard. Yeah, that's exactly right. Cool. He goes back to cleaning like he didn't just justify my entire year of family drama. My wife catches my eye from across the room. She's smiling. Later, I'm scrolling my phone and get a friend request from my niece. She's 15 now. Profile pic shows a kid who looks older, different somehow. I don't accept it. Don't decline it either. Just leave it sitting there. Maybe someday. Maybe not. My sister and I are still Facebook friends, but haven't interacted in over a year. I see her posts sometimes. Normal life stuff. Never mentions any of this, just acts like everything's fine. I don't comment, don't react. We just exist separately now. My mom still tries to get us in the same room. Maybe Christmas. I tell her, probably not. She sighs but doesn't push anymore. Some things break and don't get fixed. That's just how it goes. But some things do get fixed. My son has his console. I kept my boundaries. My wife and I are solid. My kid learned that standing up for yourself matters. Fair trade. The 791 got spent on regular life stuff over time. But the lesson stuck around. Actions have consequences. Boundaries matter. Family doesn't get a free pass to treat you badly. Simple stuff. Apparently revolutionary when you actually enforce it. My son's upstairs playing right now. I can hear the game sounds through the ceiling. My wife's reading next to me. House is quiet except for that. This is what I was protecting. This peace. This family that actually respects each other. Worth every uncomfortable conversation. Worth every relationship that didn't survive reality. Worth it.